Help a soul out on your journey.
There you are. I need to talk to you about that potion. It worked at first. I felt unstoppable. Now I'm worse off than before. Weak as a kitten and needing more of the damn stuff just to stand straight. What? Tea? Recipes? Ah! Anyway, is there anything you... Yes? I see you managed to defeat Sanguinor the Crimson. Good job. Some say he was a knight who fell in battle and was brought back to life through dark magic, that he rose from the grave as an undead monstrosity with an insatiable bloodlust. Others say he was just a terrible jerk. Either way, he's gone now. Well, well, Kestrel the Piercer. We've been after her for a long time, and many of our soldiers have fallen to her arrow. She believed she was dispensing justice to the wicked, though her favorite crime to punish seemed to be simply having a few coins in one's... Well, I won't. You managed to defeat Sindemar the Firebringer. Congratulations. Long ago, when Sindemar wasn't Sindemar and wasn't bringing anything, he was just a common townsman, deeply devoted to the All-Mother. At least, that's what everyone thought. Secretly, he was studying forbidden fire-summoning magic. Eventually, he stopped hiding it. You can imagine the havoc. Personally, I'd take 100 Furkets over one Sindemar any day. I'll await...
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Really? Well, if this can put Peor, your wound, it changed.
What? What happened? I don't remember much. There was a cave. And a girl? She touched me. I came back and dreamt. Then there's only darkness.
That's right. And what did I always tell you about chasing after women, huh? She stole your heart, literally. You're lucky this one showed up. Otherwise, I never would have guessed you fell in love with a weird beast. Better take this to your grave if you don't want to become a laughingstock. You're so smart, and yet so stupid, eh? Well, get up now, whelp. Enough lazing about. You can take it easy today, but tomorrow you're back in the forge first thing in the morning. You've got a lot to catch up on.
I'm sorry.
And you, thank you. I'd thank the All-Mother for sending you at the last minute, but I don't want to owe her a thing. Fine, if you ever need a smith. Oh, hello. Do you need... It all began in... and there we load and it's... and... His fa... I can't believe this. My Katrin, do you still... A boy. My little boy. She mentioned once that she liked the name Llewellyn. It made me laugh. It sounded so poetic. Not really fitting for a blacksmith's son. I always wanted a son. Maybe that's why I've grown so fond of Beor. I thank you. If everyone here were as brave... Here, take this. Why, years ago, I swore I wouldn't utter a single... If...
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Well, are you standing? Jobs. Check the notice board out. Can you... I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, and as it happens, I might have something for you. It seems that over the past few weeks, just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end, someone's been stealing the At first, it was mostly just food, but not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron. I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped. In the storefront nearby. My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Legate Denholm run. He's...
great tragedy befell the priestesses there. And to think that the strength of their faith was enough to bind a Four-Dweller. There is still so much we do not know about the true potential of the weirdness. I never imagined it could become a prison for the beings shaped by its will. There was something familiar about her, as if we had met before, a very long time ago. In her presence, I felt an odd sense of peace, even amid the terror that had overtaken the temple. Strange, and strangely comforting.
No. Who are you? What are you doing here? Gods, please don't tell me they sent... Is that what they're saying? Gods, this is a nightmare. I'd never desert. I swear, the lads are my family. I've got nothing else. I can't believe I'm going to die here. With everyone thinking I'm a traitor. And a thief, too. Of course I am. But it's impossible. I've searched every inch of this place. And there's no way out. Things still fall in from time to time. But that opening only works one way. So, I'm sorry, my friend. But we are well and truly stuck here. At least there's food. But if they move the supplies... I don't envy you your hope. But, go ahead.
guessed. My, how word must have spread. I didn't think there were still fools eager to walk in the shadow of my... I am Gaelic Tarian, rightful lord of Connacht, blood of Palamedes, born to rule, my legacy squandered by lesser men. And yet, here I sit, not in a hall of marble, because I made a mistake. I toyed with the wrong woman. I thought she was just another pawn in my game, but she was no trinket. She was a Bandrui, a woman of power, of the old ways, and all I wanted. This is a prison. Only those with true mastery over the old ways, druids, Bandrui, could tear a hole in reality and trap something with a realm that both is, for me, it is damnation. A place where time does not move, where the world unfolds, a theater where I may watch, and worst of it all, it is boring. No conquests, no feasts, no pleasure, no purpose. Just an eternity of watching. Yes, and then eternal life. Sounds like a gift, doesn't it? But no, I was not given life. Only existence. Trapped in this mockery of a world, able to watch, to see. I have seen my house crumble. I have seen weak men take what was once mine, and I have seen it all from behind a veil I can never tear. And the veil between worlds is thinning. The weirdness does not break easily. Only when the fabric of reality itself begins. My prison and your world should never touch. And yet, it seems the world outside is shifting, twisting in ways a tear like this should not exist. And yet somehow, you've slipped through, whether that's for good or ill. Yes, you think this prison blinds me? No, I see the world. I watch my bloodline waste what was once carved in iron and fear. And Yvain, he is the true downfall of House Tarian. A soft-bellied fawn, too weak to hold the reins, too fearful to demand what is his by right. He is not my heir. He is the ghost of a great house, waiting to fade. Ah, history, the great devourer. It swallows men whole. Palamedes, my ancestor. His name endures, but me, I am the frayed end, the unraveled strand. And why? Because I ruled not with honeyed words, but with truth. Because I did what was necessary. Connacht was mine. My name should have echoed through the ages, carved into stone, whispered in fear and reverence alike. And yet, here you stand, proving what I have long suspected. I was not lost to history. I was erased. Gracious. You mistake me for a king who begged to be loved. Gracious rulers are forgotten. Merciful kings are overthrown. I ruled with a firm hand because Avalon demands it. The weak do not last here. Did my people fear me? Perhaps. But they obeyed. And obedience is the only thing that truly keeps a kingdom standing. Tell me, would you rather be adored and forgotten, or feared and eternal? Clever. But this was not history's doing. This was her doing. A Bandrui's curse, not time's judgment. And yet, what's the difference in the end? Whether by time's hand or by hers, my throne is tainted. And the wretch who calls himself Tarian sits upon it, a hollow shadow of what should have been. I believed eternity was the right of kings. Now I see it for... I don't know. I cannot be killed. Not by blade, not by fire, not by time itself. I've tried everything, more times than I care to count. So unless you hold power equal to the one who cursed me, I wouldn't bother. You can always duel me, and die for my amusement if that... Oh, now that, you are not the first to make such an offer. What am I, to refuse a dance? Come then.
can't believe it. We're actually free. You? How did you manage to get us out of there? That I don't doubt, my friend. Oh, it's so good to be back. Funny, I didn't realize it before, but even the air in that place was... Guess I'll go report to Shine. Honestly.
You're here. Speak your... Percy tried to spin me some wild story. I didn't toss him straight into a cell, only because he swore. So? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Tell me this is some elaborate prank you... Oh, mother have mercy. Can nothing in this goddamn place just be normal? I may be a bit of a city woman, but you can't tell me that it's normal to have creatures made of bloody straw attacking outside the walls. And now you're saying there are cracks in the world. Does that mean I need to move my supplies? Well, that's some good news at least. Not gonna ask how, in case there's something about you that we'd both be better off with me not knowing. Thanks for your help. Here, some... Born and raised, yeah. My family has an estate in the country, but all that space and nothing to do. Not even a good tavern in sight. I don't know how people live like that. That I can't, but what passes for entertainment here just makes me want to leave this shithole and never look back. Can't wait for the order to march. There might be something, but... Well, one of our warehouses burned down recently. Completely down to the ground. When I checked what was left, I found a trapdoor. It must have been hidden under the floorboards, because I never saw it before. Problem is, it's sealed shut, and the lock looks ancient. Denholm told me to leave it alone, but it's been... No, because I don't know how. I'm an officer in Camelot's army, not a bloody thief. Despite what the locals think of us, we don't go around stealing everyone's stuff. Yeah, I am. Really bloody curious. Can you blame me? There's not much here in the way of distractions. And who knows, you might find something useful down there. Even if it's just more space I can use for storing supplies. Great. Let me know what you find. Even if it's just a pile of rotten grain. Oh, and one more thing. There's someone in Connacht who could help you get through that lock. Name's Filth. Lives in what's left of the eastern town. Yeah, well, of all the things I've seen in Connacht, at least I know Filth is harmless and knows everything. I've never caught Filth doing anything illegal, and as long as it stays that way.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
This is unexpected. You look beautiful, you know. And you have a beautiful soul. Maybe even more than just one? I can hear them fluttering. I see their soft shimmer. Will you show me? Show me, show me. Trust me, even though filth is filth, I can be generous. I want to be generous. I want to be good. And you should feel special. That could happen. Souls, trinkets, all those that belonged to others, but are now yours, for you. A blessing of sophistication, even. Coins, items. A man who is a scavenger. But, Phil, there were people, let it... the gateway to the hidden beggar's kingdom. To open it, you'll need a royal scepter. A truly fancy old key, which, lucky for you, I happen to possess. I haven't been there for quite some time. I'll lend you my key, but only if you promise to retrieve something that was left behind for me. A curious cube. It has symbols and moves. The first time I was there, I didn't want others to look at it. But here, take the key. Oh, of course not. I have my... Besides, would you really take a borrowed gift? No, no. You wouldn't do that, would you? You know very... The secret... What a... Oh, one more thing. If you have anything that once belonged to someone else, I'll gladly take care of it.
I wasn't expecting company.
Ah, my dear, you do have exquisite timing. Here, a little something to brighten your day.
I've... There's nothing.
Look around you. Everything you see doesn't exist. We're not here. And the real Lord, the Four-Armed King, is lost. It's just greedy. There is... and nothing.
Hey, you! Stop! Well, well, well.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
There's no... gold. The truth.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything helps. Help a soul out on your journey, will you?